Hi guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot, and I thought, because I have had a few readings where I've talked about people putting you in strange setups, if you're on the chosen path, and I thought maybe I would use an example. I've talked about it before in readings. I don't use too many examples. I kind of stick to the same ones, but if you don't remember, you haven't seen it, you haven't seen it. So one weird setup that happened to me is on my 19th birthday. Me, my fiance, a friend of ours is a female, and a friend that was a guy, decided to take a road trip to Santa Cruz from Mount Shasta to go see another friend of ours. And we're driving down there, middle of the night, so I fell asleep in the back seat. And they wake me up at some point, and they say, "Hey, we're lost. You gotta go use this payphone, call your friend," because we didn't have cell phones. And I'm like, "Where are we?" And they're like, "Oakland." And I'm like, "Oakland? What the fuck?" So I get out. It's the worst neighborhood you could possibly pick. There's bars all over the window. It's trashed, like graffiti. It's a mess. It's scary. And so I'm like, all right, I'm going to use the phone. And I walk up to the payphone, and before I could even make the call, this man comes running out of a building, and he's like, "White girl, what are you doing? Are you crazy? You're going to get killed." And I told him what happened, and he's like, "All right, I'm going to guard this payphone for you." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool, thanks." So I make my call. And as I dial, another man comes out of a building, stands on the other side of the payphone, and he's got his arms crossed like he's guarding it. So these two men that I don't know, I think of them as strange angels, came and guarded it. I made my call, got the directions, get back in the car, and everyone was dead silent. They did not know what to say. And you could feel a weird energy shift, like they were disappointed nothing happened. Oh, and then I had thanked the men, and we kind of fist bumped and high-fived. And so when I came in, they were like, "What happened?" And I'm like, "Those are my new friends, Anyway, the whole energy that weekend was weird. After that, we had a weird experience. We went to Denny's for breakfast, and our waitress sat us down and then left. She just quit and left. And then the other waitress was angry about having to serve us, even though she only had one other table. The whole energy at my friend's house was odd. People weren't getting along great. And then after that, we get back home, and one person inexplicably moves somewhere very far away and disappears for a few years. Another one, the female, she ended up just kind of disappearing after a while too. And then, me and my fiance got married. We got divorced later, like after 12 years. We had a decent-ish marriage, but there was issues. But it was weird how after that weird setup, we were all split up. Like they were separated from me. And you'll find that happens if you're on the same path, the chosen path. People will do weird setups, and then they'll inexplicably be separated, whether through you ghosting and blocking or the universe stepping in and sending their asses somewhere. It's the weirdest shit.